Welcome to another book review by Alice. Today we are talking about The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. That's how I'm going to say it. It's probably wrong. I'm very sorry to the author. But today we're going to talk about this book. As you can see by my little stand here, I did give it 4 stars, which you're going to think is hilarious considering I started this book in 2020. And it took me until March of this year, maybe April, to finish the book. Well, that does seem like a long time, and I will admit that is a very long time to take to finish a book, but for me it's not that ridiculous because I read 6 to 12 books at any given time, and the fact is, a book like this, I realized very quickly when I started reading it that it was very, very similar to the TV show. In fact, I suspect the TV show was based on this book, or at least season 1 was. And because of that, I knew what would happen. Every time I started reading and it's written in like a bunch of short stories, like on his adventures as a witcher going around and helping people. And as I started reading it, it was very clear that they were lining up with the stories that each episode in the TV show was like. So I knew what was happening, and I could remember my place in this book like nothing. And because of that, I could just set it down and walk away from it for a month or two and not pick it up and literally still remember exactly where I was. So because of that, it just took me forever. And then at one point, I just got tired of having it on my currently reading and decided it needed to go. So I finished it and I gave it 4 stars because I really did enjoy it. I like the character of Geralt. I forgot his name. I like the character of Geralt, and I like Yennefer, and I like all the fun stuff that happens in the book. And I know not everyone's like this, but I liked that I saw the TV show first because it did help me get through this book because I knew what was coming and I was enjoying it. And even though it was written, I want to say a little more in a Tolkien-esque style in a lot of descriptors and things like that, which I'm not always the biggest fan of in books. I really did like how detailed certain things I like details of, and it had over details and things I'm not interested in, but that's fine. You got to take what you get with it. But I'm giving it 4 stars because I did enjoy the stories, and it did like that it matched the TV show, which is not always the case, and I was happy with it. I don't know if I'll read, I have book 1, I might read it, but honestly I have so many books on my TBR right now that the idea of having to pick up any sequel right now is just like, no, there's so much editing things happening. But yeah, if you really like the Witcher TV show, definitely pick it up. It's not a quick read, at least not, it wasn't for me. This is the tiny size paperback for like mass market, and it's still like 350 pages, and it's dense in that it takes a lot to read through it. It isn't like fly through really quickly, but wasn't bad. And if you love the TV show, check it out. 4 stars. Happy reading.